Join me on an epic journey to the heart of Taipei, Taiwan. From flying to the 5-star EVA Airways to exploring the spirited away vibes of Jiufen, this trip was full of surprises, including accidentally joining a Japanese-only bus tour. Yeah, that happened. Hey, what's up? How's it going, everyone? Currently, I am in Taiwan traveling. Tonight, I'm gonna have a lot to show you guys. I'm about to hit up a night market. What I hear at night markets in Taiwan is very good, very popular. And I visited the airport several times, but never actually got to explore. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm taking you guys with me, so let's go. So I took EVA Airways from the recent new airport, Dallas-Fort Worth, to Taipei. EVA is a 5-star airline and is part of the big 3 airlines in Taiwan. I've flown China Airlines before, so I was grateful to have the chance to finally fly another Taiwanese airline, EVA. I messed around with their entertainment and they had quite a selection. Movie selection was good, had some great anime on there. They had a variety of music, merch, and features to ask what mood you were in to play that type of content. I was flying around Chinese New Year, so they were still celebrating it even on the plane. This year was Year of the Horse, which you'll see a lot later on. The staff were professional and splendid. Seats were comfy for economy, had a charging port that didn't have charges fall off like others do, so that was nice. And the food was nothing short of tastiness. Even came with a dental floss pick. That was new for me. Also silverware, which you don't normally see in economy class. Anyhow, we got a little turbulence on the way out of Dallas, but that did not stop me from enjoying my food and watching some anime. After the meal, I checked out the restroom and it was good. Not much else to say. Later, had breakfast, which was also nice. And of course, after that, I landed in Taiwan. A different feeling settled over me this time because now I'm actually leaving this airport, and that feeling was excitement. A new adventure awaits! But before that, I wanted to check out the airport because that's just me. By the way, you guys, if you don't really care, always feel free to skip ahead. I always like adding time steps to show what topics are shown throughout. Even for me, sometimes I prefer it when I watch videos. So, when exploring, I got on the observation deck. After getting rained on a little, I looked inside to see if they had capsule hotels, nice piano for live music, and a family mart. Next, I got on a train to check out the other terminal to arrive close to a subway with interesting food. Then get on another train out of the airport to finally go to the city of Taipei. Fireworks in the streets are a thing here apparently, but only for special events where it's meant to ward off bad luck, scare away evil spirits, or just bring good fortune. I walked around a little and found a setup for a lantern festival. So after I headed off to Ximending, this place. Yeah, that bowl was too small for me. Yeah, I should have gotten more, but off to explore the place a little bit more before I settle on Taiwan's bubble tea, which, if you didn't know, is the birthplace of bubble tea.
Ni hao. Hello. Could I get this light oolong tea? Oh, no tax? Oh, cool. All right, waiting on bubble tea right now in Taiwan, where it's cheaper and more authentic, as the locals say. Light oolong tea with bubble and coconut jelly. Okay. It's interesting. It's definitely new. It's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. Hold on. What? I'm kind of understanding. You got something liquid to drink, but then you're also, like, hey, I want to chew on something.
While trying local delicacies, I went to grab some popular donuts in Taipei. Crispy milk donuts, to be in fact, are considered to be a must-try Taipei snack.
Here we go.
They are famous because they are fried fresh in small batches throughout the day, ensuring every donut is hot and shattery crisp when you get it.
That's a freaking good donut. Just got this haichu at this Taiwanese grocery store. I'm sure you know what haichus are, but look at this. Yo, it tastes just like a haichu. It's good. This trip is just about eating Taiwanese food and, well, Japanese this time. Anyway. Okay, currently in a Taiwanese grocery store. Because why not? If you ever go to a new country, you gotta go to their supermarkets, you gotta go to their grocery stores, because this way you can really see their culture in a way. Just try it.
I always like going to local markets whenever I travel because that just tells me kind of like how the area is, so to speak. Also potential souvenirs on the way back home. But anyway, afterwards took a train to see the big, most popular Taipei 101. But before that, food. Always food. Din Tai Fung, the name of a famous world-renowned Taiwanese restaurant chain. Din Tai Fung is widely considered polished casual. While it has a modern upscale aesthetic and a world-class service, there's no formal dress code, and the atmosphere is lively and family-friendly rather than stuffy or bougie. Now, the pricing is higher than a typical dumpling shop, but generally remains accessible, often described as an attainable luxury. Just be prepared for a long wait, as most locations don't take reservations and are consistently busy. Thankfully, at the time, I didn't have to wait too long. So this place is famous for its handmade xiaolong bao, which are soup dumplings, essentially. And they are crafted with a signature golden ratio of 18 folds. Originally founded as a cooking oil shop in 1958, this place transitioned into a full-service restaurant in 1972 and has since expanded globally, with its Hong Kong locations earning multiple Michelin stars. And to mention the staff, absolutely incredible. Very attentive, polite, and helpful. And if you know me, I'm very big on good service, even more than the food. And they did superb. Food was tasty, but the staff and overall vibe is why I'd come back. So after getting full, I headed up to Taipei 101, which is, if you don't know, is that tall building the man physically climbed back in January. Yeah, that one. It was kind of cloudy, so wasn't going to get that good of a view anyway, but I'm here now, so why not?
That's Taipei, if you can see. Dude, that's crazy. The guy literally climbed up all of this. Wow. This building is so tall that they made this to level out the building so it doesn't fall over. And it's really smart, really scientific. And I first thought Taiwan first did this, but I found out, I think it's from Chicago or New York. Humans, what we can do, man. It's so cool.
This yellow ball you see here is a tuned mass damper. While New York was the first one to use this, mainly for winds, Taipei's was made for typhoons and earthquakes.
That's hilarious.
So, it was time to leave Taipei 101 on a fast elevator. Check to see the time for Din Tai Fung again, and it certainly did get busier. Anyway, it was time to explore my first night market in Taiwan.
Yo, it kind of feels like NPCs. Like you're just walking by and people are like, you want to play? Come on. I think I'm going to keep hearing it though.
Hello, you want to play?
See what I mean? No, I don't want to play. Wow, it's kind of getting overstimulated over here. Hello. Still looking for the food. I think they close in like an hour or so. Got here a little late. Hello, one watermelon juice. Thank you, thank you. 谢谢. Wow, definitely watermelon. Very good for hydration.
Honestly, I was a little disappointed about this market as it is considered the biggest. But no worries, because tomorrow there will be another one.
Peaceful and calm Taiwan.
Started the new day with some local food and some coffee. Alright, so today I'm going to see some famous places in Taiwan, and to get there, I first went to Taipei main station.
Yeah, there's a warm pork bun.
Walked around a little bit and grabbed some food again.
谢谢.
And took a tour bus from there. Everything's going okay so far, right? Wrong. This tour I'm on ended up being a Japanese tour. No English spoken at all.
I'm the only foreigner here. I feel like I shouldn't be here right now. But at the same time, it's kind of fun.
Don't ask me how. Just let me embrace it. Nevertheless, I had 3 stops to make on this bus tour, and the first stop was Yehliu Geopark. I might have butchered that.
Beautiful view, huh? What's up guys? I am currently in Yehliu Geopark. I'm in Taiwan still, but we're at the northern border of the island. As you can see, this is the Pacific Ocean. So freaking cool. We're gonna go walk around, explore, see what this island has to offer us. So yeah, let's go.
This park's unique coastal landscape in northern Taiwan is famous for its distinctive rock formations created by thousands of years of geological erosion. The park's most iconic mushroom rock, resembling the profile of a royal figure, is called the Queen's Head, which is what we'll see later on. The rocks are primarily sandstone with limestone texture, creating unique hoodoo-like structures rarely found so close to the ocean. Some rocks were formed into shapes that look like whales and leopards due to tidal cycles and landform changes.
Sounds kind of hollow. Wow, it's so hollow. Wow. Now that's a view. That's so crazy. It's just hitting me. I'm literally on the northern part of just a little island. I mean, it's not that small, but still, compared to the US, it's a little small island in the Pacific. I'm so far from home. It's so cool at the same time. You guys gotta travel. Holy crap, there's so much in this world. We don't have enough lifetime. So as you can tell where all these people are, that's where the Queen's Head is. If you don't know what that is, well, here's my explanation.
But this is a mushroom-shaped rock that looks strikingly like an Egyptian queen's profile with a slender neck. It's the park's most photographed landmark, though erosion has made its neck increasingly thin over time. Some say it might break in the coming years.
Here we go. And there it is.
And so, after exploring the Geopark, I walked through the island's specialty street and grabbed some fresh lemonade. But that concludes the trip to this island, so it's time to head off to the next part of the tour. And here we are, Shifen Ancient Street. This place is a charming and iconic tourist spot in Taiwan. It's often called ancient or old due to its historical roots as a coal mining town from the Japanese colonial era. There were tons of people there. And again, of course, I'm the only white guy there. So if someone was looking for me, wouldn't be difficult. Anyway, right in the middle of this shopping area was a train track. This was here since 1918 to transport coal to larger cities. Today, it's ran as a local passenger train where tourists always love to see. Now, this area is also where visitors frequently stand on the tracks to release sky lanterns filled with personal wishes. Something I'm about to do. Therefore, I walked up some stairs with everyone where we wrote down our wishes on the lantern. Every color had different meanings and was usually filled with Chinese or Japanese characters, which is why mine didn't look as good. That or my handwriting is just simply poor. Regardless, it was fun. There was a lady there to direct everyone, so that also included me.
Are you ready? Bye, yeah.
So she's like, kawaii, and I'm like, she's like, cool. I'm like, thank you. To explain my poor English, the lady was taking photos and trying to get me to do certain poses. I couldn't explain well, okay? Sorry, I was in the moment, you know? After watching my wishes fly away, I walked around a little of the area just to show you guys a little of the chaos.
Kind of sus.
I recommend this one, the sausage.
Good advertising. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. I'll say try this out if you're ever in Shifen.
Well, Shifen was fun, but it was time to head off to the next stop. Hey, follow the leader. And this was a place that was even more chaotic than the last one, simply because there was just a lot of people. Just wait. And now, we're off to the final stop of our tour, Jiufen Old Street. This place is a famous historic and tourist area in Taiwan. Originally a gold mining town, it transformed into a charming, nostalgic destination with narrow, winding alleyways, steep staircases, retro buildings, and stunning views overlooking the mountains and the Pacific Ocean.
Dude, there's more.
Jiufen has traditional tea houses, street food selling Taiwanese snacks, souvenir shops, pottery stores, and red lanterns creating a magical, atmospheric vibe. People compare its lantern-lit, multi-level wood architecture and winding paths to scenes from Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away film, myself included. Now, it wasn't until later that I found out that Miyazaki said it wasn't directly inspired by it at all, simply a coincidence. Yet, it still draws huge crowds of anime fans and tourists, clearly.
Insanity.
Fresh.
After exploring around Jiufen a little more,
Good food.
I went down to the massive amount of stairs to head back to Taipei.
はい、ここ見てください。右側。ここですよね。はい、ここ一番。すごい。
At the end of this trip, I started to really appreciate my tour guide and everyone else, even though I didn't really understand what was said the whole time.
What's up, guys? After exploring amazing Taiwan, and this time I'm going to try a different night market because the other one was kind of mid. It seems this one's more lively. Apparently it's a holiday tomorrow, so everybody's out tonight. Let's see how this goes. Got some more stuff because, yes, there's so much food. I love it. It's really good, a little spicy actually. You can taste the garlic on there. And this is the very popular Taiwanese popcorn chicken, the salt and pepper one. Good chicken. I'm tired. Night market has been alright. Okay, it's been really fun. Recommend if you ever come to Taipei, come over to this one. Okay, bye guys.
That was my trip to Taiwan. Well, almost. I still had to leave, of course. So I headed off to the airport, ate at a lounge.
Gotta love the luxury of lounges.
And headed off to my next destination. Yup, I'm not done with Asia yet. I got on an airline I've never flown or even heard of before called Juneyao, and they were pretty solid. Booked business class and the flight attendants were phenomenal. The flight was only an hour and a half, if that, so I tried to take advantage of the seats as much as I could. Had to jam out to some Chinese music to feel the vibe. Food was light, but good. Bathroom was fresh and clean. I enjoy flying this airline, which, by the way, is based in Shanghai, China. And that is where I'm going next.